Could you talk for me real quick?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just making sure
Oh, getting the
my
levels right.
yeah.
Positions. Scout 3 on these droid snipers is insane.
Yeah, they're phenomenal at getting VAPs early.
That and supplies for sure.
I wonder if that tank's gonna go in this little corner, like that top fat corner, because he kind of
Yeah.
didn't leave himself much room. Oh, what the heck's going on?
Looks like he's remaking his list. Maybe he had the wrong loadout for the tank. Yeah, I don't think you want to go here anyway with Maul being on the other side of this. Just jump over and slam into your weak side. I'm guessing Padme did not divulge, so I don't see the card.
No, Darth Maul divulged. Padme did not.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've recently, or not recently, but when I've been watching Timbo, it seems like more often than not he doesn't divulge, and he just plays
Yeah, that makes
Padme
sense with the tank. Yeah,
for the
he wants him back
ultimate,
there to feed the dodges.
yeah, like just an ultimate token generator.
Mm-hmm. Be hard to get secret mission here anyway, probably.
I'm gonna ask.
Uh, oh, looks like he forgot our C-3PO.
Uh, okay.
I think they changed how 3PO is added in the mod now. He's not his own thing. He's just an addition to R2, so maybe it didn't load correctly.
Okay. So the counterparts now they added like a slot for him
Mm-hmm. Yep.
instead of
He's
yeah.
an upgrade on R2 now, so
That makes a lot more
him and
sense.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, for the fellas joining, we are in the very last few stages of deployment. Should be starting very soon. I'll go ahead and break down some of these lists. I'll go through karmas if when I'm done you want to go through Timbo's.
Sure, yeah.
Uh, Karma is bringing double Sith. He's got Count Dooku with Force Push, Reflexes, Saber Throw, and Vigilance. Darth Maul with Force Push, Saber Throw, and Seize the Initiative. Maul is escorted by these Dark One probe droids with comms relay. He has two BX sniper strike teams with offensive push, two B1s with the medical droid, two more B1s without any upgrades, and a final B1 with HQ uplink, totaling out to 10 activations. He did divulge Maul's 2-pip and infiltrated right here behind this building. That was the first model that was placed. So we should definitely see some lightsaber action as opposed to my earlier stream today. Alright, Nita, if you want to give us Timbo's list real quick.
Sure, yeah. So if you know Timbo, you know he plays Saber Tank generally, and this is what we got here. We got the Saber Tank with the twin laser turret, some armor-piercing shells, and linked targeting array for that aim when you get the order. We got a clone commander with vigilance, have Padme, we have R2 and C3PO, we have a phase 2 squad with 5s and a clone engineer. We have a phase 2 with a Z6. We have a phase 1 that is naked. And then we have 2 ARC Trooper snipers for a total of 9 activations here. He did not divulge Padme's card. Makes sense. He wants Padme back here to feed to the tank. And it does look like he is going with the tank, trying to get it right over this on the ledge here. I don't know if that's going to work.
Yeah, that's
I don't think.
I wonder if he.
Oh, maybe.
I think he's gonna try. I was gonna say I wonder if he played around with this before the game to see if he could sit right there, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get that to work without just locking it in place.
Yeah, I think the base is too big.
Which that kind of sucks if he planned on going there and he realizes that he can't.
Yes. I don't think that's legal, is it? Are they leaving it that way?
He has a triangle with a 45-degree angle. Oh my goodness, we're getting so technical.
That's really close.
Yeah.
I think they might need a judge for that. I think that might actually be legal. I don't know if that would work in reality, but
Yeah, this is funny. We're on the lines of basically using a protractor.
if they do decide that is legal, I mean, that's going to be hard for Maul to get there. Can Maul base that like that? At that angle?
Man, I think so. He could base like the corner that's
right here if he can fit.
Yeah.
Can he fit there though with the extension of the tank that comes off the base there? He might be able to get there.
This is crazy.
I understand why he wants to go there. I mean, both of the VAPs are on this side, and putting it way over here on the larger part of the deployment, you're just going to be too far away and not really have any great angles for at least a couple turns.
This is definitely one of the downsides you have to deal with when you play these large base tanks.
Mm-hmm.
is your game scheduled? I see you're playing Matin.
Oh, yep. Tuesday on Yavin base, we'll be playing. He's got a Rex Star list, and I'm playing triple Wookiee, double airspeeder.
Oh yeah, I heard about your list.
Yep, it's fun to play for sure. I don't know how well it's gonna do against uh a true Arc Star like that, but we'll see. Or not Arc Star, but Rex Star.
Are you
But we'll
running?
see.
Oh. Are you running the smaller Wookiee units, or are you running like full bowcaster
Full
Wookiees?
bowcasters. Mm-hmm.
Clones
Gotta
have
have
a
those extra funds.
clones have a hard time dealing with Wookiees.
They do. Um, they do. Definitely when you have the air speeders in there too, you have to decide what you're gonna try to shoot. I find it kind of ends up being too much for people sometimes.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just gonna be a lot in your face at one time.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it depends on deployment and what objective we get. Um, but yeah, it's the first time I'll be on stream actually, so I'm excited and hopefully I won't embarrass myself.
Just imagine everybody naked.
All the people I can't see. So I'm guessing they decided this is legal here.
Dutch Life is asking where does the star in Rex Star come from? It came from comparing the turn one take that clanker's shot into the beam from the Death Star. So
Yep, because you have so many aims from turn 0 before the rules changed that you
yeah,
could basically just blow 2 or 3 activations off the table, depending on what army you were playing against. And luckily that's changed, and Take That Clunkers is not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good.
yeah, I'd say it's still just as good as it was. It's just
You're not
it can't.
re-rolling a
Yeah,
thousand times.
you can't use it turn one with twice the amount of aims you normally would have.
Mm-hmm.
So players taking a quick bathroom break before they launch into this like 3 hour endeavor.
I'm sure we'll see some cagey play, or maybe not. I mean, with Maul right here, I mean, it could be a quick one if Maul gets into the ranks and just destroys some clones here real fast.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how he starts because he's definitely out of Dooku's command range. Maybe those droids are in to comms relay over, but that's going to be pretty far.
Hmm.
So I am
Oh, I
curious.
can't.
I'm curious if we
Yeah.
see like Maul's at last play to start.
Mm-hmm.
No, Sarmnem, it's definitely. I'm pretty sure that when Luke Cook has a video on Rex Star from back when the list kind of first came around, and he compares it to the Death Star, like being a super beam planet killing weapon.
I think you're right. I don't remember what his YouTube channel is, but I do remember
It's
seeing that video.
No Disintegrations is his YouTube channel.
That sounds right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he checked Dooku's command range there, and he is out for the droids and Maul. So we see an early Duel of the Fates, which could be nice. I don't remember how that card's worded.
If
When
you
Maul
are
is
in melee,
engaged. with an enemy
Yeah,
unit.
you can't use tokens.
And
So I
Karma,
don't know how that.
yeah, Karma
But
wins priority. I can't remember if units, or not units, but whenever you engage a vehicle, if it's engaged or melee. Like, I know one of them isn't true.
I think that the unit, like the trooper, is engaged, but the tank is not. If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that.
I'm curious if we're gonna see Maul try and hit this tank. I think if I were him, I would save Maul to the end, just so that way the tank can't run you over next turn.
I have expected at last so him to he could take a wound, jump over, and then jump into these clones over here, and just go right around the tank.
Yeah, Maul's in a spot that he probably could have double moved and murdered 3PO and R2D2.
Oh, for sure.
And then next round he probably could have killed Padme. And if he killed enough supporting units, then the tank couldn't do anything.
Yeah, if you kill Padme in this list, the tank it's still good, but it's not as great.
Yeah, the poor part about this is if Maul can do enough damage to these clones right here, like there's just not that many bodies for Timbo to interact with Vaporators if he can do enough damage early.
And he's got these two units over here on this objective that are way out of position. It would take them a couple turns to come back and assist.
Yeah, it's like this arc sniper and this phase 1 unit are more or less out of the game for probably the first 2 rounds at least.
I almost wonder if your Karma, if you just avoid the tank entirely. He does not have a whole lot of crit generation in his list.
Yeah.
I wonder if you just...
His crit generation is essentially Dooku and Maul, and that's it. The rest of it would be hoping for a weak point or just fishing for crits. So Dooku trying to inch up to the midboard behind this nice building. We saw Babette use this building to very great effect in his game versus Zeus earlier today. He had Maul essentially where this green BX droid is, and he was able to very effectively zone out the middle of the board for a majority of the game.
Yeah, he really kept Anakin and those clones back long enough for him to get everything back here to safety. We could very easily see that again. How much is Maul worth here? 168, 178,
180.
180. He's worth 180. So if he was to jump over here, he'd have to kill 2 or 3 units to get his value. Because I'm assuming that if Maul does come over here, he would eventually die.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to make sure you're trading up, especially on that.
Alright, so Karma activating a BX unit. Moving in to touch the moisture evaporator. And we'll probably see him finish this one off. Yep, putting that one at 4 wounds. victory points are currently 1 to 2. 2 points for Karma and 1 point for Timbo currently. Clone Commander taking a bolster and then dodge. I'm going to go ahead and get a prediction rolling before we get too deep into the game.
I think the rough thing for Timbo here too is that he's got the saber here, and I'm not sure he's gonna be able to see Maul if he wants to get a shot off this turn. He might have to strafe off the edge here. Well, when's your next game, Zodiac?
Oh, I didn't make it into elims.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just 100% streaming for this season. I was in a nasty group with Dashes and Orchimedes.
Oh,
So
that's rough.
They are a higher class player than myself, so I kind of got edged out of there.
I understand that. That's a rough draw.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it.
That's true.
So Padme, quick thinking, standby. So that standby there with Exemplar is going to do a pretty good job at keeping Maul from doing anything too crazy. Since she can not only share it with the tank, but all these clones that are around.
Oh, interesting. So the way that Duel of Fates is worded is that when Maul is engaged with an enemy unit, that unit cannot spend aim, dodge, standby, or search tokens. So it doesn't specify trooper unit, it just says unit. So maybe he can still get in with that tank and prevent it from activating the standby.
Yeah, he did place the observation tokens on the tank, so we might see Maul try and probably go last this round and deal some crits. Because based off of the placement, I think he can technically get into base contact in the weak point sides. Melee with tanks and vehicles in general is always kind of finicky, so I'm not sure how he's going to...
Well, that'll make it easier if that's where Timbo's going.
Right, I'm not sure how line of sight works when you're trying to like look through yourself. But just looking at the tank, I don't think he can actually see Maul.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But I think the players are kind of just rolling with it. But yeah, I don't know if you can like see through yourself like that. Maul does have a dodge token though.
Dodge, and he should probably have light cover from this crate, I would think. The area terrain.
Oh yeah, that is true. He is in the area terrain. And I believe that gun has critical too.
have critical 1 on the giant laser cannons and critical 1 on the laser turret.
So it's going to be 8, or no, 7. Oh, wow, holy
That's
crap.
a rough roll. That is actually, it's a pretty big swing there. You don't want that. Took 4?
Yeah, he took 4 and dealt 1 back.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. He spent the dodge, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think they counted the light cover from the area terrain there. Yeah, Sarmnum, I'm not sure how he can see Maul, just based off of looking at it, but maybe they determine.
The windows, right? You measure from the windows.
It's like the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
But maybe the players assume that you can see through yourself as far as line of sight's concerned. Karma does have 2 medical droids in his list. So I'm curious if he commits to this harassing Timbo's forces, or if he decides to kind of flee and fall back and get healed up and then try and dive back in later.
See, does he have... He does have saber throw, so we could see him... He's wounded now, so he could move saber throw into the tank and then move again and be right here next to the medical droid to get healed next turn. That would leave him kind of vulnerable, though, I think. I don't think he'd be able to get to cover. Another standby there. I don't think Maul's going to be able to do much this turn now.
Yeah, Maul's kind of stuck.
Imagine we're just going to see B1's move until the end here when Maul decides what he's going to do. Imagine it's going to be kind of quiet.
Yeah, I think we're just going to see a bunch of clones moving and standing by. This 5's unit has the clone engineer, so they'll probably heal that deflected wound off the tank. R2 and 3PO probably just going to give a calculate 2 5s.
Interesting he's not doing that to Padme.
Because the suppression would strip the standby.
Good call. That makes sense.
Yeah, oh man, the crappy thing about Maul engaging the tank is that he can still be shot when he's engaged with it.
Yep, there's no
So
safe way for him to do it this turn now, unfortunately. So he kind of wasted this one pip, sadly.
yeah, it really feels bad. He might. Gosh, I don't know.
I mean, you can try to move back, but you're not going to get to a place where you're going to be safe at the next turn, and you can't guarantee you're going to have the one pip. That orders.
Yeah, because even if Maul like gets out of the Saber Tank's arc, that twin laser turret is 360 degrees. It's not fixed front, so you risk getting shot again. Yeah, unfortunately, Kodak Maul already took 4 wounds from this tank, so he's kind of in a tough spot, surrounded by standing bys.
Even if he does move back now, I mean, Padme will just pass the standby. There's no way he can avoid being shot. I don't think. He might just have to pass his activation.
Oh man, yeah, it's not. Doesn't look great for Maul right now.
I don't see a scenario other than that where he does not get shot here.
It looks like he's committing to Maul. He's rolling that rally dice.
Alright, we're going to attack the tank.
He's using Saber Throw.
It's not a bad throw.
I mean, he gets a crit, impact 2.
Wait, 3, pierce 2. He's gonna roll this one too, see if he gets lucky.
Yeah, he's got those observation tokens. Alright, so 4 crits. He can spend 1 dodge from Padme. He's gonna get 2 wounds from Pierce, but he could potentially get 3. Yeah, so I mean, even without Pierce, that's most likely 3 wounds. So Maul actually pulling off a really good saber throw, but it is triggering the standby.
And luckily there's no aim there on Padme.
No, so that should just be 2 crits from the light cover and suppression.
But he is rolling 4. No, he got it back down to 2. Okay.
Alright, and a nice save. Alright.
Awesome, okay.
And then maybe for your next action you just recover, get rid of that suppression. Or maybe he'll move over to the corner.
He could double move now to get near the heal bots.
Oh yeah, that is true. He kind of spent that standby, per se, so now he's safe to run away. Alright. Luckily for us, Karma's a better Maul player than I am.
I have yet to play Maul. One of these days I'll get around to it.
Timbo does have ways to repair the tank. He's got R2 and 3PO in the list, so that's repair 4 right there. And he's got a single clone engineer, so he can repair up to 5 total wounds from the tank.
Yep, so all these wounds on the tank will likely go away over the next couple turns.
Unfortunately for Karma, we could probably see another 1 pip He's got to be careful. Those things are height 2. Can't really jump over those very well.
And he's in the open there.
Yeah, he's in a spot where 5s could move and cohere around to shoot him. I would definitely be going the other direction.
Yeah, I'd be coming around this spire here.
Yeah, he's got to get
right behind the barricade.
He's got to get some space between him and those clones.
There you go.
Okay, he might be close enough now that the blue droids can move in and heal him.
Yeah, but they could probably double move here and cohere in a way that they could see him.
Yeah, there is cunning. I don't know if you want to waste Dooku's 1 pip right now just to have Maul go first. I'd maybe consider Dooku's 3 pip and give Maul that dodge token.
I agree. I'm not familiar with Maul's cards. I don't know. Does Atlas give you a token?
It gives you a name token, which isn't really going to do much for you right here.
No, it's not.
I mean, it might be close enough that you could use that last to saber throw the tank and then double move away.
Mm-hmm. Because Timbo is still losing in this scenario. And he still has to come to Karma and kill something.
Yeah, this is true. And if maybe Maul's playing bait, and if he runs away, tries to get the tank to move out, then Dooku can come in and really smoke this thing with fear, surprise, and intimidation.
Now you have the DK droids down here, though, and they're within range 1 of the tank, so the tank could just wipe those next turn, and then the clones just back up. Because that would be your 36 points in your kill.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if I would go that way.
Yeah, there's definitely room for him to move the other direction and cohere a model.
Yeah. I think I would have came behind the rock formation. But now he's already committed to this first move.
I don't think you need line of sight to heal, do you?
I think so. I think you do need line of sight.
Oh yeah, it is line of sight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why he went this way then. It's easier to get line of sight, probably. It's also going to allow him to coordinate to a BX droid if he wants.
That's true. Yeah, and if he does cohere this way, he can make sure the unit isn't wiped by the tank.
Yep, so healing a wound off of Maul. And now that's the end of turn 1. Pretty quick turn, only 14 minutes used from Timbo and not even 12 from Karma. Okay, we do see the fear, surprise, intimidation for that cunning play.
Interesting.
And Maul probably sees the initiative to get behind cover.
Yeah, I think he would have been okay with just playing Dooku's 3-pip. I think that would have been fine. I don't think he needed to do FSI.
I don't know. You kind of gamble. You gamble real hard though, because then Padme would authoritative to the tank, and the tank's just gonna blast Maul. And you're kind of like, am I gonna risk rolling average saves?
That's fair. That's fair.
Because while FSI could do a lot of damage, Karma probably sees more value out of it, keeping Maul alive, than doing like 5 wounds of damage to the clones. Alright, so he's just out of range of that tank, it looks like, to not be able to saber throw before he skeets away.
You can't jump over that.
Ugh. Did he deploy the tank up there? Yes, he did. It was more like halfway. The major offensive deployment zone kind of cuts this building in half.
It was on a 45-degree angle up the side of the building. It was an interesting deployment for sure.
Alright, so Maul kind of cowering away. Takes that double move into safety. Oh, and Dooku saved a dodge token with vigilance, it looks like. Going with Padme, quick thinking standby. Back to Karma. Oh, can the tank not go down if the building's taller than it? Ben's saying in chat that it's stuck up there all game.
That's possible. That would be rough.
Yeah, if that's true, then now all Karma has to do is hide, because this tank is like the only unit that can really threaten him.
Thing is, though, I don't think he needs to get these Sith droids activated and moved out of the way, I think.
Well, Ben, if that is the case, I doubt he knows that. I also doubt Karma knows that. I'd almost be willing to bet money that he entirely intends on moving this tank out.
So then, was that a legal deployment? Because it wasn't entirely on top of the building when he deployed it. Right? It was more on the side.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It was like on it, but then it tilted off, and the angle was fine, so they probably just rolled with it.
Looks like these snipers are going to move out over here, get involved now.
Ben, didn't you see that one episode of The Mandalorian where they drove that speeder truck off the cliff and it was just fine?
I mean, it took a nosedive and somehow still survived.
Yeah, Ben says you can't just drop a vehicle off a cliff, but it's canon that it'll survive.
That's not even a cliff. This is a house.
Yeah. It's just a mud hut.
In reality, we just blow the hut up and move through it.
Man, alright, this is where Karma's gotta be delicate, because this tank does have a standby. And these droids are kind of in a spot where they could just explode.
He's trying to move out of arc. I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
I'm not sure how this tank is even drawing line of sight.
No, I don't think he should have been able to see Maul there. I don't entirely know the rule, but it seems to me like you shouldn't be able to see through your own base and your own miniature like that.
Okay, he's kind of just sacrificing these guys. Which really stinks, because now that just puts Karma behind.
Padme not take a standby?
No, she did. He's rolling it right now.
Oh, they're okay.
Alright, so he actually makes it out of that without dying. Oh wait, no he doesn't. I forgot that they have one wound each.
Yep.
Alright, so now Karma's playing as a red player.
Yep, and having FSI would be really nice later in the game, I would think. I don't think Dooku's going to be able to... He might be able to get up there. Maybe, does he have Saber Throw? He does have Saber Throw, so he might be able to move up here and electrocute and Saber Throw somebody. Yeah, if that's where 5 is going, he might definitely be able to do that.
Alright, so he's not repairing, he's taking that standby. Which could be fine. These BXs have yet to go, they could strip those standbys off.
Yeah, pretty easily. And maybe get rid of some of these dodges over here too before Dooku moves in.
And it looks like the clone engineer healed the wound.
Yep, so he is tapped.
Fubar West, the probes exploded.
Can move up and bolster. I love that the Phase 2's how the skins look so much better now than what they did.
Yeah, especially the Z6 model. The Z6 model before was like a rendering from early PlayStation 1 development. Alright, looks like Karma's gonna start getting to work on this evaporator.
What's unfortunate now is that Dooku may have to go before the tank. Because the activation count is different now, right?
Yeah, now it's 9 to
9 to
9.
9.
But those Dark One droids did activate because they
That's true.
triggered the standby. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Karma's new objective is not based around killing the tank. So R2 and 3PO activating, they're probably going to quick thinking onto Padme. And then they repaired 2 more wounds off the Saber tank. So Saber tank back down to 1 wound. Timbo kind of can't run because, as Mboiha pointed out in chat, this tank can't leave the top of this building since the building's taller than the tank. And if he moves back too far, he's going to leave his forward evaporator exposed. And Karma could just tap it and win.
So I'll be curious to see who Dooku targets when he comes up here. Because I think Dooku will need to come up here now on FSI. And he might be able to get this tank. He'll probably definitely be able to get 5s. He might get this pinkish color here. I don't know who you go for in that situation.
I mean, the bad thing about Dooku diving in is all these clones are reinforced by 4 dodge tokens right now. Now 5. Yeah. So all the damage you're doing is really going to start to fall off.
These snipers might be able to get a couple of those dodges off. He might want to move these. If you move the snipers out, he could hit Padme and make her spend her dodges, and then Dooku could go for the tank and get into a side arc, and that way he wouldn't have any more dodges to spend. She is nimble, right? She is nimble, so it would only be... You could maybe get her down to 1, depending on how many she spends.
I would just hit the standby off with the sniper. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be your best bet now.
Wonder what line of sight looks like.
He's put himself in a difficult position, that's for sure. I think he's going to be able to see a few guys there. At least 2.
Alright, heavy cover down to light. Rolling 2 reds. Gets 1 hit past cover. Opting to not spend a dodge here. Alright, taking the suppression.
Probably saving those dodges for the Pierce hits.
Yeah, he's just got so many dodges, I don't know why. I guess save them for the FSI, but...
That'll be, what, a Pierce 4 shot into heavy cover? Pierce 3.
Yeah, that tank's coming off the building. So I'm not sure if there's any judges around or whatnot, but some people in chat have pointed out that this is not legal. I'm no judge though, so I can't really put my 2 cents in.
No, I'm definitely not a rules expert by any means. Did you take a standby, maybe?
I think he double moved. Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
taking a standby. Which really just shut down anything Dooku wants to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
While some of it is a little bit edgy as far as vehicle movement is concerned, Timbo is playing a very strategically sound game right now.
I would agree with that.
The Saber Tank and the AAT can take standbys because they are hover ground. I think it actually says in the hover ground, you can reverse, strafe, and standby, and you are treated as a ground vehicle by other units.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to reach outside that arc.
He does have Relentless this round with that FSI, so he could absorb a tank blast right here. If I were him, I would use... Okay, yeah, so he did Force Reflex before he moved. So he's going to roll into this tank shot with 2 dodge tokens. Or he might just try and see if he can get a shot without being shot back. I don't think he can with how this building is designed.
No, it's going to be tough.
He might be able to from this side. He could probably see the base.
Yeah, if you can see a bit of the base there.
He is going to have to move forward, though, to get range 2. I just feel like shooting the Saber Tank right now is not exactly what you want to be doing.
No, but he doesn't really also have anything else to do.
Yeah, I think this is out of range. Yeah.
He's got to... Now, he might be safe because of that box. And there might be a place where he can still do this and not be seen. looks like he has range 2 there.
So surging to crit, that's 3 crits, heavy cover, impact 2. So it's going to be 5 crits.
5 pierce 3, which isn't bad.
No, but he does have 2 dodges, so it's just going to be 3 with pierce. So he might as well not even roll.
Yeah. Not a terrible attack.
No, it's not bad.
And now the tank is... I don't know how you get Maul back into this fight right now.
Well, with the tank off that building, now this that corner that he used to be at is a safe spot again.
Mm-hmm.
So next round when Maul's healed up, he can essentially just kind of swing back around to where he was.
Maybe try to last first him.
He could even try and do like a double move and then saber throw into that weak point side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Maul is down to just 1 wound now.
I think Maul and Dooku could... I think them combined could probably kill this tank next round. If not next round,
so
turn 4 at least.
That would be bad news for Timbo.
So Dooku is getting shot here in heavy cover by this phase 2 unit. He does have 2 dodge tokens though.
So we got a couple aims we're bringing up. 3. Most definitely be heavy cover. That's not a good roll.
No, it's not great, but he does have 3 aim tokens. So it looks like it's going to be... I think he's spending all his surges.
Can't tell which of these surges are on the tank and which are on clones here. Looks like 4 getting through. It's going to dodge.
Yeah, I think he's spending both dodges.
He only took 1 off.
Nice. Blocks them all and kills a clone in retaliation. I love seeing deflect trigger, no matter what. It's just so thematic.
I love it too. It's it does hurt when it happens to you though.
Oh yeah, like
it real feels bad.
You hate to see it, but you can't help but just smile a little bit. Milo's, thanks for the follow, my man. Dash, welcome.
Looks like he's gonna try to get a sneaky shot on maybe Fives' unit here. I can't imagine he'll want to shoot the tank with a sniper.
I would shoot the
Definitely.
tank. Every other shot's just gonna get dodged off.
Padme's used her dodges. You're right.
I mean, maybe you force him to spend dodges just so he doesn't go in the next round with them, but
Yep, he's got dodges on these snipers back here though, so he's gonna have dodges regardless.
a living tank is a good sign for Timbo. We saw Maul take 4 wounds early on. Maul had infiltrated behind this building. The tank deployed on top, and then got 4 wounds on him. Essentially, like first activation of the game. So then Maul saber through, started to run away. He was able to make it all the way back here, and is almost healed back to full because Karma's got 2 med droids, and they've been healing Maul back. The tank was up to 4 wounds, got healed back down to 1, but FSI brought him back again to 4 wounds. We see You Disappoint Me from Dooku versus Aggressive Negotiations from Padme. Padme authoritative the order to the tank.
She'll give it a name.
The tank kind of overhung the building and was able to see through itself to get Maul.
Strange interaction.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those felt like a video game moments.
It's also how it killed the Sith droids.
Yeah, so since Maul infiltrated there, the Sith droids were kind of stuck here. Padme had to stand by being fed to the tank, so they kind of couldn't go anywhere, and just kind of sacrifice themselves. Alright, the Duke man going early. Taking another dodge with force reflexes. No, actually that dodge was from the command card.
Yep, and then 1 from vigilance.
Yeah. And then he ordered Maul, who got a dodge as well, and then a BX droid is gonna get a dodge. And then we'll surely see uplink get popped by these golden boys, and then chain that all the way through. Yeah, Maul almost ate it for sure. Maul definitely almost died at the very beginning of the game, but he was able to tactically retreat and to get healed. We are currently on round 3.
No, you're not crazy. The tank is a lot shorter than that building.
Yeah, it's probably about a 1/4 inch shorter.
Endless confirming that vehicles don't block their own line of sight.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I don't make the rules around here. The tank's starting to get quite aggressive. Timbo's getting spicy. I wonder if he's gonna try and nix a BX droid.
It's like he's trying to get to something, but I don't think he's going to be able to have eyes on a full unit here.
Could also be just trying to put distance between him and Darth Maul.
moving over there definitely takes his weak points out of play for Karma.
Yeah, very true. Very true. But going, I guess Padme's in the stack, but without the dodges from Padme, he's now extremely vulnerable to these Sith.
Yeah, Dooku can't move in there and swipe, but he could definitely electrocute. He's definitely got eyes.
He also has Saber Throw,
He also has the saber throw.
which has impact to Surge to crit, Pierce 2.
Yep, I think you want a saber throw there instead of lightning, for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this. This is a little aggressive.
Yeah, Dooku's backed up by 2 dodges. I think even if you hit him, he's got, I think on average you're only doing like 2 wounds maximum to Dooku, if that's who he's going for.
Deflect.
Yeah, and deflect, which could potentially put you at resiliency.
And moving up here, that takes you way out of range of R2 to heal you.
And out of range of Padme's dodges.
Yeah.
That she doesn't currently have. Yeah, this is, I'm not sure what Timbo's thinking. Unless he just sits here to stand by.
He's burning a lot of clock. He still has the upper hand on the clock here. He's got a few more minutes than Karma does, but taking up a lot of time thinking about this.
All that just to just to do something else. Timbo shouldn't be forgetting that he does have an objective to play. This forward VAP is still untouched.
Yeah, but I don't know if I like moving 5s off this here.
I think he's trying to shoot at Dooku.
I mean, I guess we are only in turn 3, but...
Yeah, but I feel like there's going to come a point where he's going to be committing most of his units to either shooting and whatnot, and wasting those actions that he wants to be shooting later on repairing. Doesn't seem great to me.
No. Unless he's just going to have R2 move up here and do it now. But...
Yeah. I'm one of those people that when I play Vaporators, I try and have my Vaps done by like halfway through turn 2. If not, like have them done turn 1. I just want to set it and forget it. Alright, so it looks like 5s is going to shoot into Dooku, who is in heavy cover.
Has 2 dodges.
Yeah, 2 dodges. Was that pausing clocks?
Looks like it.
Oh, nope.
Not sure what's happening, but...
Yeah, the thing is, he doesn't have any aim tokens. And he's shooting Dooku in heavy cover. Oh, is this a fire support? Oh yeah, it
He
is.
must have forgotten to direct from 5s, and that's what he's doing now. So this makes a lot more sense.
So even all that is only getting 2 past cover. Maybe 4 if he spends both surges. That's a really lackluster roll right there. That's not what Timbo wanted to see.
Looks like he's spending both dodges here.
Yeah, spending both. Gonna roll for 2. Any surges equal dead clones. Alright, so blocking 1, taking a single wound, and 1 suppression.
All that for a drop of blood.
That's a nice quote to match all that. Alright, Timbo's got to remember to pass that clock.
Yeah, it's still rolling.
It might have been average decaf Matan, but man, when you roll like 20 dice, you want to see more than 6 paint.
Absolutely.
He spent 2 dodges and had heavy cover, so he only rolled 2. But he only has 1 wound on him right now. That was the first one for Dooku.
So taking a sneaky shot at the sniper back there.
And who's this going into? The snipers?
Yep, the sniper's back here. I assume you just use the aim for lethal here.
I would force him to start spinning dodges.
And he does spend 1, yep.
I am not sure how the commander has a dodge, and those phase 1s had dodges, because vigilance would only allow 2 core units to carry dodges over, not the commander and a core unit. So I think that was a slight misplay from Timbo there. Especially because these phase 2s also have dodges. So I think he actually carried 3 dodge tokens over this round instead of 2.
Well, Padme's card gives out dodges, right? He can?
Yes. He may have ordered the commander and gave him a dodge. So that's probably what happened. Yeah, Codex, like, telling me it's from Padme's card. Alright, Karma 5 back on the clock. All his VAPs are done. No, none of Timbo's units have situational. That was just a regular hit rolled for the arcs. However, the tank does have a native outmaneuver. Yeah, he's got to be careful. I wouldn't expose the whole unit here. They could definitely just pop if that tank shoots him.
he trying to heal Dooku? No, he's gonna try to take a shot, maybe.
These guys don't have a medbot in their unit.
It's like we're going crit fishing.
It's like Karma can't figure out which dice he's supposed to roll. Nothing. Just a glancing blow that bounces off the armor. Alright, Timbo back with the tank.
Still not sure I like this move.
I like the move for keeping the tank alive, but not for offense.
No. He might still be able to hit Maul when he comes around this corner. And he might be able to, if he takes a standby here, he could prevent Dooku from coming out here and hitting him. But there's nothing really nothing really over here for him to shoot right now.
Thing is, though, Dooku could very easily come in here and hit fives with the lightning, because he is on the you disappoint me turn. That would allow him to do a free speed 2 move with fives and just throw him out in the open.
Throw him out, and you have Maul come out and saber throw him.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Timbo needs to wait with the tank and try to see what happens with Maul and Dooku.
It's like an arc strike team going after Dooku, maybe.
Looks like it.
In heavy cover, it's gonna drop down to light. Nothing there. Rerolling both. And just a suppression. Not what you want to see from Timbo. Karma getting lucky.
Looks like we might see another shot at the tank.
Yeah, if he can put another wound on, then that tank's in a spot that saber throw from Dooku almost certainly puts it at resiliency.
Absolutely.
Because R2's in the bag, along with, I think, a special forces.
Yep, these
And
arcs way over
Padme.
here have no.
So I suppose there's a 66% chance to pull R2. So they're pausing all clocks. Wonder why. Just monitoring the chat real quick, see if they say anything. They just paused because Timbo hit a nasty lag spike.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're waiting for Timbo's internet to kind of settle down before they go back to using the clock.
So, what were the predictions in chat on who would win?
Let me pull that up. It is 61% for Karma and 39% for Timbo. The fourth wound from the tank, the tank was at 1 wound, and then last round Dooku had played Fear, Surprise, Intimidation, and did 3 more wounds to the tank. Alright, looks like Timbo actually disconnected, so his internet's being a bit crappy. So I think we're just gonna take a break real quick. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, refill my water. Everyone else, feel free to do that.
All right, looks like Timbo's back. A medical droid moving up. Number 7. How many wounds is that one? This one is tapped, so they cannot heal Dooku. I think we'll just see another shot at the tank, see if they get lucky. Looks like both those guys can see. And they should be able to see that base. Oh, 2 crits that time. There we go.
Alright, I'm back.
Tank is taking a wound.
Oh, nice. So it looks like R2 got a repair off.
It must have. I stepped away for a second to get some Cheetos. Oh no, Cheez-Its. So that must have been what happened. And that is all the heals on the tank, I do believe.
Yeah, whatever sticks on the tank now is stuck. So it looks like Count Dooku and Darth Maul still have to go, along with 2 more B1s and a BX droid. The tank still has to go, and Padme still has to go. And the ARC troopers. I went and used the bathroom and I got myself a nice beer to finish the night.
Nice.
Alright, HQ uplink droids moving. Probably just a move for cover, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I want to make sure they're out of range of that tank or out of line of sight. It's like he's cohering properly.
To compliment Timbo, though, every time I see him play the saber tank, it really just makes me want to, like, the first thing I do after I watch Timbo play the tank is open up Legion HQ and build tank lists.
Oh, for sure.
He plays it very well.
I have one. I only gotten to play it once. It's pretty fun to play, I think.
Yeah, I played double saber for Gen Con, and then I also played it for one round of Yavin base.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was pretty fun. I wanted to try it again after Anakin came out, because I think he was better than Obi-Wan as far as supporting a saber tank, but haven't really gotten around to it. So these guys do need to remember to heal Darth Maul.
Maul's on 1 wound now, so I think they would be better suited to heal Dooku.
Yeah, I forgot that you want to keep... I forgot for a second that you do want to keep 1 wound on Maul.
Which he hasn't played Outlast yet, but, I mean, so he could take that one back, but that's just not good. Action economy there. I'm surprised we're just not swinging around and sticking someone out to try to get the wound off Dooku.
I think he's trying to see if he can get in that side arc to try and get a wound on the tank.
I'm not sure his leader's gonna be in the arc and stay in cover though. Well, I guess there's that barricade, but I think I'd just rather heal Dooku.
Hey, John Solo. Current game state, all the repairs have been expended from Timbo. 3 wounds still remain on the tank. kind of winding down the end of turn 3. Saber Tank is activating now. I think he's just going to take a standby if I had to guess. Not really a lot of good attack options right now. He could just try and zone Dooku out. And the good thing about standbys on vehicles is they cannot be removed, since they don't take suppression.
Not sure how far away Fives is from Dooku, but Dooku could still force reflexes here, move out, and avoid the standby. But it doesn't look like we're taking a standby. It looks like we're just gonna shoot that shoot the sniper.
Yeah, it looks like a twin laser turret combined with the dual cannons into the BX droid.
Well, certainly, probably a dead BX, but we'll see.
Alright, after the aim, or after heavy cover and a dodge, it's gonna be 4. Yep, good thing one of those guys is hidden, otherwise he would have lost the whole unit.
Padme is still left. You can still get another standby out. I wonder if you just don't go with Dooku now and try to avoid having to mess with the standby on Padme.
Looks like he's going with Maul.
So really dangerous if he moves out there.
He does have a dodge token.
That's true. He might get out of arc here. So it's only the twin laser turret?
Nah, I'm looking down at the arc and he's definitely in.
He must have taken a dodge as his other action, so he's got 2 dodges.
Yeah, he probably did. Call Me Captain Endless is amazing. Turns out when you add 3 reds to several attacks for a whole round, it can really do a lot of damage.
Well, yeah, it's pretty good.
Alright, so Padme is going, and I think she's taking a standby. So if I'm Karma, what I would do is swing one of these BX snipers out and strip that standby off.
Does he still have snipers to go?
He does have the green snipers. Okay, so no standby, just a quick thinking and a second dodge. So relatively safe there.
Still share those with the tank for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if Dooku can actually see there.
No, I don't.
Trying to get.
He might be able to see the base, but I think he's backing up to actually see it. Fubar West, who voted for Timbo, seems to be fearing for the Saber Tank's life.
Yeah, I could definitely get double saber thrown next turn.
Yeah, Maul has his 1-pip, and if he plays the 1-pip next, I'm pretty sure Timbo. Oh yeah, Timbo used both his 1-pips. So if he wants it, priority is his.
He can just stand by
here. Yeah. Not sure. I think he doesn't want to put himself in a dangerous spot just to probably get no wounds.
Fair.
Since Padme has 2 dodges. Alright, moving on to turn 4.
Halfway there. Looks like Timbo has a 4-minute clock advantage.
Yep, Maul playing his 1-pip. Getting that priority going.
And air support.
Well, unfortunately, when you have situational awareness and a bunch of dodges, the BX droids really aren't going to do too much to Timbo's core units. Dooku keeping a dodge token from Vigilance. So I'm sure Maul is going to end up moving. He's going to saber throw the tank and the weak point, and then bail out behind this building. Which I wouldn't be surprised to see that one do probably like 4 damage. And he elected to use Vigilance on Padme this round. So Padme keeping a single dodge token.
Yep, that'll get him an arc.
Yeah, so we'll likely see the tank hit resiliency with this attack, which could be detrimental for Timbo.
Yep.
Diving into the weak point, and we're going to see an epic saber throw with 4 red dice. Impact 3, Pierce 2. With an aim token. Alright, so with the dodge spend... Oh, not spending a dodge. That's going to be 3 wounds.
Great. Was it at the 6?
I don't know why he didn't spend Padme's dodge there.
Did he forget?
Maybe. And he gets damaged, which means that the tank
So
is
roll for action.
essentially in a suppressed situation. Maul still has one action left. And he's
Yep,
going
just
to get
right
back
back
into
where you
the
started.
go essentially where he started the game.
This is rough now for the tank because the tank cannot see anything from its current position.
That is a true science fact.
So if he rolls and doesn't get his 2 actions, he might be SOL.
And now Maul is in a spot without this tank threatening him anymore to start wreaking havoc. And like I said before, Timbo has not touched his Vaporator yet. So if Maul can do a good job of just keeping units off the Vap, then Karma's got this.
Oh, and if Dooku can finish the tank, he could also come up and help with that. 2 force pushes off the VAP could be huge.
Yeah, Timbo's kind of getting pushed between a rock and a hard place right now. So he does succeed on the damaged suppression
I
roll.
think he's going to strafe out here. He's going to take a normal shot, and then he's going to do his beam attack as well. He might be able to wipe a couple things here.
He's not rocking Ayla, so he can't use the command card.
Oh, you're right. He did not put an order on the commander, did he?
No, he's
So he's
just
not using
waiting.
the card at all.
He can use it from the commander even though he doesn't have a face up order.
Oh, okay. Oh, it does not specify that. Okay. Interesting. That's good to know.
So Timbo did roll the thing, so he is committed to it. Not sure who he's trying to go for. He can't see Dooku from here. Can't see those BX droids. Taking another move.
Oh, double move. Just trying to get away.
Yeah, he's trying to just stay alive, it looks like. But now he's completely out of Padme's support range. Maul is just licking his chops, looking at these clones.
I couldn't tell after he ended his movement, but I think Dooku could still move and saber throw this turn if he wants at the end.
Not the tank.
Not the ranges.
Not the tank.
Not the tank?
No.
Okay. I didn't see the ranges, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's outside of range 3 currently.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright. So people in chat specifying that dodge is before impact. So this 4 hits with 1 dodge and impact 3 would have been 3 crits regardless of whether or not he spent that 1 dodge.
Oh, okay.
So that does make sense. Alright, so BX is going to take a aim and shoot at the purple guys. Heavy cover down to light. Getting 2 hits. Timbo gets the opportunity to spend dodges before spending for Pierce. He's just going to spend the aim to reroll. Gets 2 crits, that's nice.
It's not bad.
So not spending dodges, just going to roll for it. gets a surge and a save. So just taking a suppression after that surge spend.
Would have liked that into the tank, maybe. Yeah, Maul over here is a problem. For sure.
Yeah, especially with this Vaporator not having been completed yet.
It's like R2's maybe making a move to heal the VAP at some point.
Yeah, it looks like a calculate onto Padme.
R2's probably the best person for this since he has inconspicuous.
You see the droids go marching in.
It's like he's got 5s and the C6 squad in range there.
Yeah, I think I would personally back up just so 5s is the only one in range. Prevent the aim shoot as opposed to move shoot from purple.
I agree.
I mean, you could potentially suppress them if you shoot them, but
It's a big if.
anyone watching in chat, I did update the sound alerts from earlier to include a few new ones. Alright, getting one crit through on purple.
And save.
And saves. Clones rolling better on their saves than the tank, that's for sure.
You're lucky Anakin didn't show up. The way you're fighting, you wouldn't have lasted long.
Milo's playing a nice sound alert from Clone Wars. Making fun of...
Which one?
It's when Ahsoka's fighting Darth Maul, and she tells him, you're lucky Anakin didn't show up.
Wow.
Alright, Clone's gonna shoot at the BX sniper.
Crit.
Getting a crit. Not sure if they took the gentleman's aim or not. Yep, looks like they did.
So Padme has a name too.
So it's 2 if he
Surge?
spends a surge.
Looks like he might be thinking about it. He spends it. Ooh, bad save. But he could only see the one, so the unit lives.
Yeah, with both those BX models down to single models, he does have to kind of be more careful with them. I know the next wave is already spoiled, but man, do I want Ahsoka Tano in this game.
I would love Ahsoka. She is one of my favorite characters, and I think she's definitely needed in the game.
Just make her
I'm
like.
more looking for Fulcrum Ahsoka for Rebels.
I think you could do a dual expansion. Make it like a $20 pack and give us 2 models.
Absolutely.
Like young Padawan Ahsoka and then Grey Jedi Ahsoka. That'd be so fun.
She could have teamwork with Anakin. Maybe that's a little overpowered, but thematic.
Yeah, either Teamwork Anakin or maybe even Teamwork Anakin and Rex.
Mm-hmm. I think she would definitely be an operative in both instances.
Make her just like Speed 3, just running across the battlefield, slashing things.
Her and Mace Windu are my two leaders for the clones that I'm most excited for. Hopefully, eventually coming out.
Wow, that's a nasty roll from the B1s there.
That is
2
nasty.
crits, 2 hits.
And they save it. So, good rolls all around.
Clones are on perfect saves. The clones have not missed a single save yet. The one dead clone has been from deflect.
That's right.
Tank, not so much. But granted, most of the tank's wounds have been from piercing damage.
Pierce.
Yeah, I would agree with you. As far as saber users are concerned, Mace Windu and Ahsoka are the two that I would love to see.
And then you have Plo and Coyote Mundi, and there's a lot. I don't know how you do all those people and make them all unique and individual, but
They
I would
didn't.
certainly like to try.
Oh wow, this is cheeky. I don't know if I like this.
Oh, because you can kind of see this building isn't exactly on the corner.
Yeah.
I've had this happen before.
And he gets 2 because Padme is sharpshooter too.
Yeah, this is.
I guess that's kind of an oversight from Karma.
Yeah, that's 2 hits.
Yeah, that's 2 wounds.
But now in charge range of Maul as well, if he chooses to do so.
Yeah, Padme is in the danger zone.
Which, I mean, these snipers could actually move and do the same exact thing. He could just try to finish Maul off right here. This cheeky little corner shot. You gotta love silhouettes, man.
Yeah, man, I am not a fan of silhouettes. I understand why they had to do them with like the cool arc models and Mandalorian models, but they allow for some shots that are just outrageously stupid.
It shouldn't be a straight cylinder up, I don't think. There needs to be a certain shape to it. Or
When they announced silhouettes, the way I thought it was gonna work was like you put the silhouette up and whatever part of the model you could see that is within the silhouette is valid.
that's a good idea.
That's how I thought it was gonna work.
I would almost just rather go back to positioning my troopers in a weird way so that you can't see the arms sticking off of the... Can't see Leia's gun or Luke's lightsaber, but it is what it is. It is weird though playing on a real table, because you just don't think about it. You don't look at a corner thinking, oh, maybe I can see that person, that character right there.
I've only gotten about 4 games on real tables. I've kind of been born on TTS as far as Legion is concerned.
I was not playing very long before the pandemic started. I've definitely played more on TTS than I have on the table, that's for sure.
Alright, so we are about to roll into turn 5. And Timbo still does need to get on this VAP and start sabotaging or repairing it, I mean.
Yeah, it looks like that's what this naked trooper's gonna do.
Yeah, he's got 2 turns to do it between them and R2.
He could take care of it next turn. Just start backing away.
I've seen Karma in the past win on the very last round with Darth Maul tapping a VAP.
That's gotta hurt. He's in position where he could potentially maybe do that now. If he survives this little shenanigans over here.
He's just gotta kill 1 activation. Those Dark Droids were only worth 40 points.
Yeah, but the problem with Maul now is he's on 3 wounds. Maybe gonna take some more of these arcs to decide to come over here and shoot their 4 dice. It looks like that is exactly what they're gonna do.
Man, this oversight could definitely bite Karma in the butt. Granted, he will at least have cover 1.
He's gotta hope for a really bad roll from these arcs. That will be range 2, so it will be 4 dice.
He's gonna have 2 aims backing him up. I probably would have gone with the other arc unit first and then did a double move just so I had 4 aims.
Oof.
That's the kind of roll that Karma needs.
There's a crit there. 1 more roll, and 1 hit, so 2.
Yep, 2 hits.
And 1 more wound on Maul. You get up to 4.
Yeah, so Maul definitely can't just dive in like he wanted to now. Probably gonna look at just doing some saber throw actions.
Move out here, try to maybe saber throw the leader off the point. It's hard because he can only jump once. So he's got to kind of move in a way where he can get out, see something, and move back where the tank can't get him.
I bet he could jump this corner up to the mid-board and then potentially force push 5s, cohere him around the corner, and engage behind the cover of this building.
Mm-hmm. That could probably work. And I think these guys do have 1 heal, so they're going to heal him.
Yeah, that is a good, I guess good that he saved that heal.
Yep, I guess I was wrong that he should have healed Dooku. What do I know?
Maul's on 4 wounds now, just got healed down to 3.
Feels like he's kind of abandoning attacking the tank here as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he definitely is abandoning it currently. Stumbling over words.
You still got these snipers to go, and they could peek out, but you don't want to risk losing another activation, so I think that they will likely stay hidden for the rest of the game.
Man, that clone commander is gonna try and hit Maul again.
He is sharpshooter 1, 3 black dice. No aims to speak of. I think you're right. I think waiting for these arcs to come down here and get some aims would have been helpful. Why is he shooting the red?
Oh, that's the beam cannon. Crazy.
Oh,
Craziness.
that's wild.
And now going into the B1s, gets a crit.
It's a 400 IQ play right there.
Yeah, look at the big brain on Brad. Oh no, kill the medic. Dude, the medic's dead.
You can't take the medic yet.
Oh yeah. God, stupid non-combatant rules. Yeah, Karma was in a pickle before and he squirmed out of it. I think he can do it again.
For sure, I think Maul will definitely survive this round.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about him dying this round. I'm worried about him
Die next round.
essentially not getting his points worth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and looks like the sniper is moving out to take a shot. A little bit risky, but I think might be okay. Most of the snipers are out of range.
Yeah, the tank is not dead yet. It's at 6 wounds and it is damaged. Karma kinda had an oversight and placed Maul too close to this little nook. And Timbo took advantage of it and has been blasting at Maul and put 3 more wounds on him.
Looks like just suppression.
Looks like a clock war.
We're running low on time.
We got 2 rounds left after this and both players have about 30 minutes, so
They'll probably be okay. I'm not actually sure.
I think they'll be fine. The time is split up essentially, so you have 15 minutes a round.
So all of Maul's cards have been played.
Yeah, all that's left for Karma is
2 pips.
yeah, he's got no, not 2 pips. He's got he's got standing orders and double the fall because the Phantom Menace was divulged.
Oh, that's right. You're right. So whatever he does need to get an order onto Maul.
Whenever I run double Sith, I like to run battle meditation on Dooku instead of saber throw, so that way, no matter where Maul is on the battlefield, Dooku can give him an order.
That's a good idea. It would be helpful right now, but it looks like Dooku is going to move up here.
I kind of stole that one from BG Moore. That's how he runs his double Sith list.
Looks like he might be setting up a saber throw next turn.
Yeah, possibly. If he can move, well, he's gonna force reflex take a dodge, but if he can get a saber throw on the tank next round, it's gonna be potentially another 3 wounds.
That would finish it.
Yeah, if he didn't roll perfect saves, it would finish it. Now it's just 5s. Fives throwing some dice into these B1s. Not an amazing roll.
Still rolling here.
Does
he
he
have
have
surges for that? I'm not seeing any surges.
Yeah, I don't see any surges either. Only taking a single droid off.
Fives has been a little underwhelming offensively this game, I think.
I don't know why he's taking 2.
Should have only taken 1. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. 5s doesn't have Pierce. Alright, so standing orders this round versus Assault. Sad thing is that the tank is out of command range.
Oh, you're right.
So if he just orders Dooku, he has a pretty good chance of just moving out and trying to finish it off.
Then you give him a pretty good opportunity to just finish off Maul here too, the way he's giving out orders.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think any of these units has the capacity to kill Maul in a single shot.
Padme could, right? She's got sharpshooter too.
Yeah, she does, but the chance of her rolling 3 and Maul rolling 0, I'd say is quite low.
That's fair.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's probably Padme, but I'm not sure she... with Maul being immune Pierce, it's less likely. I played the crap out of Padme last Invader League season.
She's fun to play. She's definitely undercosted, in my opinion.
I think, yeah, if she was in Rebels, she would be definitely undercosted, but in Gar, I think she's a good fit, since everything else is so expensive.
She's taking that shot.
Yeah, so
far,
getting 2. Maul gets 1. Man, Maul is so low. She's basically forcing him to go with Maul. And even that's not a guarantee. He's got a 1 in 3 chance of pulling Maul.
Yeah, it's not great. How much is the tank total here?
Tank is probably around 200.
They'll put him pretty close on points if Maul dies and dies.
Tank is 199.
Pulls the sniper. Definitely not what he wanted.
No, it is not. You just gotta shoot the tank.
This is bold.
I'm gonna try and kill an arc. It is an open shot.
Just one.
It's gonna spin the dodge off 5s.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that play. Commando now is really exposed.
It's insane how this slight misplacement of Maul, just like half an inch, is in the position to cost Karma the game.
Yeah, because if he was still on 3 wounds, he would have been healed down to 2. I mean, that would have been fine. Absolutely fine. It looks like this sniper's going to slightly move and take another shot. Yeah, that's just the tiniest of slivers. It's like 2.
Needs to roll perfect.
He does not.
Nope, that's Maul.
That hurts. So the tank definitely has to die now.
The tank and then some, since he already lost to the Dark Droids.
Yep. Maybe this phase 1 squad? I'm not sure. It's not looking good.
Dooku is healthy though.
True. He's gonna need to make sure he stays out of fire support range of these guys if he's gonna move out.
That's gonna be hard to do.
It looks like he's got it there.
You kind of want to stay in cover though. Which is kind of impossible to do both.
Yeah, if he doesn't kill the tank here, Dooku might be in some serious trouble.
Impact 2, Pierce 2. Oh wait, that's the saber, so that's Impact. Yeah, Impact 2, Pierce 2. So just 2.
Right. Not enough to kill it yet.
No. Phase 1's hitting the evaporator, taking a dodge.
Is he an arc there?
Yeah.
No, he's way off. Way out of arc. No dice.
Oof, man, I hate to say it, but Karma is in a tough spot.
He's in a real bad spot, I think.
I can't believe how just placing Maul in a seemingly perfectly safe spot just came back to bite him so nasty.
Literally just half an inch, maybe not even that, over, and it would have been a completely different ending to this game.
Yeah, because Maul at 5 wounds is so much different than Maul at dead.
Right. I wonder if that was intentional or not with this building.
I'm sure it wasn't, but you know, you've got to take what you can get.
Looks like these guys are going to come over here and try to crit fish into the tank.
Yeah, only need one.
He's definitely out of, he won't be able to put wounds back on this objective. That's for sure. He's definitely just got to go for kills now.
And even if he gets crits, it's still red saves he's got to chew through.
Yep.
He
got two.
Gets 2. Average says the tank is dead.
It is dead. Ooh. Failed them both. Alright.
Alright, so now just Karma. Karma just needs an activation down. The tank is worth more than Maul, but it's not worth more than Maul plus the Dark Droids. And he does have to worry about this green BX that is currently exposed to 2 unactivated core units and an unactivated arc strike team.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate position for that sniper.
Yeah, it was a move of desperation that could come back to bite him. Oh god, Ben, you make me laugh. When you hit the little treasure chest, it's more channel points for watching after a period of time, then you can spend them to play funny sounds.
BX saves. So if you're Karma, who do you try to focus down over here? behind these barricades.
Hmm.
I think you go for the phase 1 squad, right? Less wounds.
Potentially. I'd look at Dooku's range, and whoever is easiest for Dooku to hit is who I'd focus on.
That's fair. And he still has double the fall, right, in his hand.
Yeah. And I think that Timbo has used both his 2 pips. So Timbo has a 3 pip and standing orders left. You can also use your channel points to play sound alerts. You don't just have to use them on wagering. I don't think if Dooku runs in, Dooku's dead, because he's going in with 2 dodge tokens.
Yeah, he should be okay.
And it's not like there's a whole lot here that can do massive pools of damage. Alright, so these droids go in for this phase 2 unit that's already been down a unit, or down a model. Clone saves have currently been 100%. Let's see if he can drop that average down. The only clone model to lose, or to roll any sort of blank, was the Saber Tank. Alright, 2 crits. Pretty good, pretty good.
Hey, he finally got one.
Clone blanks, or clone saves are now 99%.
It's always what you like to see. Those guys are gonna back up, it looks like.
Yeah, so if you go for any unit right now, that's your focus. They've got 3 models. They're worth a hefty amount of points.
Yeah, that's a lot more than the in the phase 1s for sure.
I don't know if it's enough to supplement the loss of a BX Commando. It might be. Yeah, definitely. If you kill that phase 2, you can afford to lose the green BX.
Interesting.
Alright, so it looks like they took a shot and then backed up.
And someone's coming back. Do they... Was there maybe a line of sight problem there? I'm a little confused.
I don't know what just happened. He brought a dude back.
Yeah, but he rolled less dice this time, so I'm wondering if they did determine that line of sight was actually... Maybe some of the troops couldn't see. I don't know. Yeah, that BX is dead.
That's very curious. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, I think he rolled too many dice.
Yeah, I think he rolled 6 first, and he rolled only 4.
Yeah, that's probably it. So now he's going with this unit that has 6 dice. Spends an aim. Gets a crit. There we go.
Alright,
So just some game state issues that the players had to resolve. Five's fighting back. Timbo is rolling a lot of surges.
he doesn't have a lot of surge tokens, is his problem.
Between the clones and Padme, he does have 4. I think he's trying to see who has to go left before he decides to spend all of them. So it looks like spending 2. Or 3. Kills 3 droids. If for those of you sticking it out after this round, or not this round, but after the game is over, we'll go raid Endless's channel. He is.
Oh, because he picked up a game, right? Blood Ocean and
Raven Gear.
else maybe.
I think it's Raven Gear is his name.
Interesting.
Oh no, Blood Ocean versus T-Cross. Alright, so R2 taking a move, looking to finish that Evaporator. Taking some moves, gonna get some wide cohesion. Blast these purple phase 2s.
I don't think the commander can see, but everyone else should.
Yeah, it's just gonna be 4 dice, it looks like. I think if he would have popped silhouettes before he moved, he could have potentially gotten the commander some line of sight. It's turn 5, Hoyas. Getting a whole lot of nothing.
I think that's okay there. he could only see the leader, right? So you push the leader back to be harder for Dooku to come in.
I actually think he could have saw. Yeah, he could have saw the whole unit. If not, he could have at least seen the Z6, or not the Z6, but the other guy.
The extra guy. Yep.
Yeah, Karma has got. It looks like we rolled very quickly into turn 6. Orbital strike.
Why would he have orbital strike when he doesn't have a droid commander?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Does he maybe just have the wrong card?
Maybe since he saves, it looks like that's his last command card that he usually plays. Maybe if Dooku had died and he nominated a BX droid as commander, he could have used that. But yeah, normally with a full health list, this card makes 0 sense.
Even then, I don't think you want to count on Dooku dying. This 2-pip is pretty good if I remember correctly.
No, you can't use this on Dooku because it only works for a droid trooper that is a commander rank.
I don't know if Dooku can reach those pink guys from here.
Oh, where'd the tank go?
Far away.
The tank is gone. I think I totally missed whenever the tank died. Oh no, I didn't. I got it. I'm just...
You were here.
I was here. Oh my god. My brain is fried.
It's that damn daylight savings time.
So, and boy, hot in chat totally thought it worked on Dooku. The orbital strike, I mean.
Oh, whoops.
I'm worried that Karma thinks it works too. Who is he trying to get? Who is he trying to get?
He can only reach R2.
Yeah,
and that's not going to make it down, I don't think.
No, it's not.
He's just way too far away.
I mean, take what you can get. Because you could scatter him if he keeps 3PO.
That's true, but then it's going to be, with a suppression on them, it's going to be hard to shoot them again. Be one after cover.
Yeah, just one crit.
I guess you could put 3PO out here. You could try to take side shots from over here, but I don't know. I don't think you're going to put 5 more wounds through to him.
That looks like Timbo disconnected. Man, I really feel for Karma. You definitely, when you put Maul there, think that he is totally safe from everything. And just to lose him like that feels so terrible.
It would have been a completely different game if Maul hadn't died right here. Even if he could have gotten he could have pulled Maul early. The start of the last round, still would have been a different game completely.
this game was definitely dependent on a lot involving this building right here, this urban dwelling.
Definitely a lot more excitement than a usual BAPS game, though, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, usually when Maul infiltrates on top of the enemy's deployment zone, there's bound to be some action.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed we didn't get to see him go in and chop some clone boys up. He's probably too far away to get the force push out there too, so...
Yeah, so he got the piercing wound and then scattered.
Yeah,
but
then
then
R2's just gonna activate, move away.
Yeah.
So I guess now you just try to aim and shoot the pink guys?
Yeah.
Hope finish them off?
Basically everybody has to shoot purple or pink or whatever color they are. And that's his win condition now.
Not impossible, but they do have an order.
Yeah, they kind of have to kill them in one shot. Otherwise, if these guys get low, they're just going to dive behind cover, and Karma's never going to see him again.
No.
Yeah, if he can kill these phase 2s, the phase 2s plus the tank is almost 300 points versus Maul, the Darks, and a BX droid, which is like 270-ish, 280 maybe.
So he's got to get through heavy cover. There's a dodge on the phase 1s, and then 3 wounds. He's got to get at least 6 results through, and then has to hope that he blanks the reds. Might be a lot to ask for.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to ask for.
Especially when you're only rolling 5 dice.
He gets 1 crit. Nope.
But those saves have been clutch all day.
Every time they pause the chess clocks, I just look at chat and see if they're calling it. Alright, so they're gonna take a they're gonna shoot, they're probably gonna move afterwards, right? And just like cohere a dude way back in this corner.
Mm-hmm. I would think so. Two crits. 2 wounds. Just the leader left. No, they aimed, so they're gonna stay there.
Alright, so he's giving him a chance. Giving Karma a chance at victory.
He's gotta hope that this B1 doesn't die, though.
He's just gonna...
Move him away.
Yeah, he's probably gonna take a pod shot and run away. Oh no, that's the wrong...
Yeah, I'm surprised he just double move away with that unit. Definitely would have been the safer thing to do with the pink clones there.
Yeah, I think it's quite safe doing a speed 1 behind that building. Or
Yeah,
even this move.
He should be safe there.
So it's like he's moving the 5s unit to just range 3 of that HQ uplink squad. That's poor.
One more droid dead. It's like 4 people here doing some more crit fishing.
Yeah, so after this he has 2 more B1 units and a BX sniper to try and finish off this phase 2 unit.
Not impossible, but not likely.
Try to shoot the squad who hasn't activated, take away a white die. Getting a crit might just pierce it. Dropping that unit down to 4 models.
I call it aggressive negotiations.
Alright, I'm gonna play a sound that it was the tank pilot at the start of the game.
What the fuck? Darth Maul?
Oh god. I love the sound alerts.
Did we ever get an official ruling on the tank leaving the top of the building or not?
I'm sure we know the ruling, but if the players don't call it, then you know, it's kind of like out of our hands and out of anyone's hands at that point.
True.
Sorry, Ben. Should have gave you a heads up, but it was too funny not to do it. Yeah, with
What team do you play for in the Yavin League?
I play with Karma and Jar Jar Sphinx.
Ah, okay.
It's Karma, Zeus, BG Moore, and Degree, and myself.
You guys got a good team. A lot
Yeah.
of good guys on that list.
We beat the fifth trooper in Elims last season.
Nice. We were just happy to make it to single elimination. We went 0-5 our first round.
Yeah, we were happy to make it to single elims, and we were able to pull that one out. So everything after that was gravy. But German Cantina Band stomped us into the ground.
Some good players in the German Cantina band, that's for sure. No crits. Now I think that's the game there.
Yeah, he's got the BX droid, but it only rolls 2 dice, so in a perfect world, he doesn't kill the unit, ever. Hey, Ty. Alright, last activation for Karma. If he doesn't do anything here, then I'm sure the players are going to call it. I guess there's a chance that you could kill the ARC troopers.
Yep. Roll double crits. Then he double blanks. That would be a wild finish, that's for sure. Can he reach though?
He could if he wanted to.
I think that's the only option at this point.
Yeah, it's the only way you get points. Double crits and get a double blank from the arcs, which is like insane and highly unlikely. That's the only way
Someone
he's got
rolled
it.
like 6 for 6 on crits today, and then 8 for 8 on crits. So.
Really? Who?
Crap. What game was that earlier? I can't remember. Maybe people in the chat remember.
I mean, 1 in 64 is the best odds Karma has right now.
It's not terrible. Could be worse.
Hey, didn't get it. He did get a different 1 in 64 though, so he was close. There are dodges, but the arcs don't have situational. Alright, players are calling it. Good game.
Absolutely.
Alright, I'm gonna dive into their chat if you want to join me and ask them if they want to do a post.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, you guys down to do a post?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Dude, Karma, man. Maul seemed like he was in a safe spot, but
Well, the thing was, I didn't take any time to check him over here, and I like when I scouted this map, I like put a guy over in this corner, and I was like, oh good, nothing can shoot him. Like you have to be like way back there to have the right line, and then Timbo put a couple of people back over here, and it was like, oh yeah, you can see his corner. So I think this game is much different if I like slide him over just up against the building a little bit more.
100%. That would be definitely the game-changing mistake for you, probably. I also was a little bit unlucky. Like, my saber easily could have waxed Maul right off the bat there with the shot standby. So it's all took in stride, and then Maul just saved terribly when he was exposed here. He saved. If he would have had surge defense, he would have been totally fine.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if the Zodiac, you're keeping track of the stats this time, but Maul was, I believe, way under average.
yeah, up until turn 5, I think, the clone troopers themselves, so not including the saber tank, the clones were like 100% on saves. Because up until that second clone model died, the only clones died from deflect.
Yeah, my clone troopers this game rolled terribly on their attacks overall, but did really well in their defense. And if I was gonna pick one, I picked that one, so can't complain about it.
Yeah, this urban dwelling here by Timbo's deployment was such a factor in the game.
Yeah, because the Maul came down here, and I knew the saber tank just had enough to hop up onto this building off the start, but I couldn't hop up on there if it was deployed on the ground. So that was a factor. Like I strafed it off to protect my core from Dooku in that one turn, and then the saber tank was kind of in a weird spot for the rest of the game.
Oh man, I could have prevented that too. I just realized that. If I would have
With
thrown the, if I would have thrown my droids up there.
yeah, although I could have done a classic Timbo saber tank deployment where I put it so that it's the base is not flat. Like if you would have had your droids, here, I'm just gonna grab some droids. If you would have put them like up here or whatever,
Yeah.
this could still go down like this as long as it's not actually overlapping the bases. Like that's
That's actually. Yeah, I would have had to like put them on the absolute.
yeah. If you would have had one droid on the edge there, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you would have been able to hedge that out.
That's gotcha.
Yeah, so
I hadn't thought of that.
so Karma, you took 4 wounds at the start, and I was like, oh man, this is so bad. I don't know how he gets out of this. And I was like, maybe he runs back, heals, and comes back, and that's like exactly what you did. But those standbys definitely probably had you sweating, right?
But they did not have me sweating because I completely forgot about them both times. So, yeah, I was just not even thinking. Like, I moved it out there and I was like, perfect. And then I was like, oh, okay. As soon as Timbo mentioned that, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna activate the standby. And I was like, oh fuck. Um,
As soon as I wax those 3 droids here, then suddenly I'm up on points, and then I can castle up, which is exactly what the clones want to do, right? So,
yeah, I wasn't actually too concerned about that. Um, the only thing that hurt, I mean, I think I was still, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get Maul right back over here. And if I would have actually placed him in the proper spot, like he could have actually done some damage here on the clones.
oh yeah, like when I saw Maul move here, I was sweating, and then I was like, oh, how am I gonna deal with this? And then I just was like, I'm gonna take a look down the line here. I was like, I think I might be able to do it. And then I played air support basically just for the 2-pip and the order on the tank, and then I realized you moved that B1 squad in behind Maul. I was like, well, this will work out. I'll get 2 shots out of it.
Yeah, I kind of had to whip him back over there just to get that quick done, but he
Yeah.
paid off.
Yeah.
Well, I do wanna thank you guys for streaming or for playing and letting me stream, but I am going to go and raid Yavin base. Timbo, good luck in the rest of your tournament career as far as Invader League is concerned, and Karma, I'm sad to see Jar Jar Sphinx end their Invader League run.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Yeah, just by pixels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Padme is the excellent seeker in hide and seek.
Yeah, I guess so. Timbo, thanks for the game. That was fun.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Thanks everyone for watching. Stick around. I'm gonna go raid Endless.